Hello again, people. That intro is just weird, and every time it's just weird. But yeah. Uh, Instead of waiting and doing big pickups videos, I'm gonna slowly but surely just keep doing these smaller ones when I picked up a few bits. Um, People, you're more likely to watch it if it doesn't go on forever, and you. But let's crack a beer, and I'll show you what I've picked up. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Oh, actually, I don't know. Do it. Nah, it's not crazy. Right. I think I don't actually have a single thing from a charity shop. That's weird. Okay, what I'll start with. The reason why I don't have much stuff as well is because I'm slowly but surely redoing the game room and sorting it out and putting my money into that instead of buying lots of games. So I need to buy more shelving and all that kind of stuff. So it just won't be that many games. Plus, at this point in my collection, there isn't much I need. Like, I can sit there and I could play games till I die. I'd have enough. There's a few that, like, if I'm going for a complete collection, I'm going to chase down. But most of them, yeah, I might save up and buy one pricey title here and there. So then just add a few little bits in between. I don't know. I don't know. So it's not going to be what I've picked up in a month or what I've picked up a week. It'll be just what I found out and about or bumped into or bought off people here and there. But what I'll start with this because I can't remember if I put this in my last video or not. So maybe not. People are going to hate with the way I've wrapped the wire around this. It's like the worst way of doing it, but never mind. I picked up this red N64 controller simply because I have been on the hunt for a N64 control pack because I couldn't find mine, and I've got a multiple one, but that's all full, and I've got nowhere to move any of the data to anyway. So I needed a new one, and I was in CEX, and I saw this in the window for 22 quid. I think it was 22. But they hadn't taken the control pack out the back of it, so of course I was going to buy it. They sell these for like 15 or 20 quid each, and it's an official one, so I thought that was a no-brainer. I could even return the controller if I wanted to. They wouldn't know. But no, actually a really nice controller that works real well, so I'm keeping this, so it's good. I don't know if I showed that in the last video or not. Can't remember, hence why it's at the beginning. Next was, just today actually, I went to Game, and I bought 3 games. One of them they didn't have in stock, but they had on the shelf, but they're going to send it to me. I'll tell you what it is. It'll be in the next pickup, so I'll tell you anyway, if anyone's after it. It's a copy of Lost Judgment on the PS4. They've currently got it brand new for $10.98. I thought I couldn't pass up that. Not that I've played the other Judgment game or all of the Yakuza games. I've played one of them. So, but I thought for that price, I can't say no. But I don't have it to show you. The other 2 things I picked up in there, one was this, which I've tried to buy in there a few times, and it's always out of stock, but finally they've got one. It's The Devil in Me on the Xbox Series X, Xbox One, whatever you want to stick it in. Yeah, it's the 4th one in the Dark Pictures anthology. So like choose your own adventure horror games. I think this is based on the serial killer, like the first American serial killer, H.H. Holmes. He had like a house with loads of weird shit in it, didn't he? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've recently played the hell out of The Quarry, so I was feeling like another one of these. Even though I haven't finished, I finished playthroughs of The Quarry. I haven't finished all the playthroughs of The Quarry. I've got about 3 or 4 left to go. Only because it's certain, well, they're not complete playthroughs. So you get to a certain point, then it'll end, kind of thing. But yeah, that game's going on forever. I will do it, and then it'll be on to The Devil in Me. And the next one I picked up simply, I would tell you how much that was. I can't remember. I have the receipt in front of me. How much was that? $32.99, which isn't too bad. On the internet, I think I found it pretty much the same price, maybe 28 or something. But if I buy off Amazon, I have to pay postage anyway because I don't have Prime. So right, and the next one, I thought to myself, if I see this anywhere, I'm going to pick it up. because I need it. So I recently did my new year, new game thing over on Twitch where I streamed a different game every day. One of the games I streamed was Gungrave. Played it all the way to the end. It was a super short game. It was like 3 hours long, maybe not even that. Can't remember, but it was fun. It was stupid. It was just blowing stuff up. And I thought I need to get Gungrave 2, but I need to check through my collection because I have a big feeling I have it. But currently my PS2 stuff's not in alphabetical order because when I was moving stuff around, I just chucked it all back on the shelf. So I'd have to dig through, and it's about a £25 game. I don't want to pay that much for it. But I did come across this when I was in game. Number 3, Gungrave Gore. This game is incredibly badly rated, but it looks stupid and I want to play it. It looks just like the first one. Hopefully it's not stupidly long, but it might be, because the guy in game when I bought this asked me if I played the first one. I said, yeah, just beat it. He goes, have you played the second one? I was like, no. He's like, the second one's like 15 hours long with 3 playable characters. And he said he likened it to Devil May Cry 2, which we both sighed when that happened. So maybe I won't play the second one and I'll just jump straight into the third one, because he hadn't played this, but he had heard it was shit. But yeah, I thought, why not? It'll be one of those ones I probably won't find again for a long time. It's $22.99. It's not too bad. I think it's pretty new, so I don't know. So yeah, 2 Xbox One games. I think that's all the Xbox One stuff. I will move on to the one PS2 game I picked up. So the one PS2 game I picked up. Not the kind of thing I usually would. I was in the local like nostalgia shop. It is. It's all toys, DVDs, with a few games sprinkled in. And I picked this up because it just looked bad. I don't go out of my way to buy like football games, but I found XS Junior League Soccer, and yeah, it looks like it's just like there's no ref, and I don't know if you can hit each other and stuff. I don't know, but it was £2 and it was complete. So I thought that was a bit of a different one. Being stupid little kiddie game, it might be alright. I just like the idea it said no ref on it, so I guess you can just go a bit mad. Then we have a couple of N64 bits and a couple of Mega CD bits and a bit for the game room. Then I can't stop burping after drinking that. That's all I've got. All of these I got off of Eddie, old Rollercore. So let's go through them. So I won't say how much I paid for them. He did me a good deal on them. That's all I can say. Up first is a game I did have a car-only copy of, and I think I shifted it on to, I think Northerner might have had it, Paul, because I wanted a box for it, because I don't like having loose cartridges for the N64. It's in fair shape. I'm not a mint collector, so for me this is completely fine. We have Mischief Makers. It's like a 2D platformer. It kind of reminds me, it's a Treasure game, so it reminds me if like Treasure made Klonoa, or if they'd made something like Tombi or something like that. So you grab your enemies, you can throw them, and it's got like kind of 2.5D elements where things come up the screen and things like, is it a boss or something? I remember where it's almost like playing like jumping rope, like skipping ropes with it. So you're jumping over the rope each time. It's a bit weird, but yeah, it's a pretty good game. You got like a little dash ability and stuff. But yeah, I'm just happy to get it in a box into the collection. This is when he kept saying, "No, the box is real bad on it. The box is real bad." But that's fine. I'm okay with it. It has a box. It is Lode Runner 3D. Yeah, it's there's an old Lode Runner game, but I never played it. I've only played this one. Basically, it's like a 2.5D almost puzzle game where you run around like I don't know. It's just different sections, and you've got to collect all these like, I think they're like gold things. Once you collected them, you get to the end and you can leave and go to the next level. That is pretty much it. But yeah, it's basically a 2.5D puzzle platformer kind of game. It's not too bad actually. Yeah, the box ain't in the best shape, but that's fine by me. I'll only care about like the quality of stuff by the time if I ever complete the set and go for upgrades, and I ain't ever finishing the set, am I? I'm lying to myself. There's too many pricey bad boys now, but it's alright. I'll get what I can. And the final one is a game that I played the hell out of as a kid, and I've been wanting to get it again for ages. It has another name in Australia, so I don't know whether or not that classes as a different game for the set. It's called HSV something racing or something. But yeah, it's Beetle Adventure Racing. So yeah, it's a licensed racing game, but it's really kind of, I don't know. It's got real good replay value. There's so many like shortcuts and things you can take through stuff, and it's just over the top and a bit stupid and a bit cartoony. This is one of the better racers on the N64. I I don't know. Well, I know why it's never been remastered because it's licensed, but it's a really good game. Like I recommend this to everyone. Then I picked up a couple of Mega CD bits off him. Up first is Afterburner 3. I really need to clean the case for this one. I'm going to switch all the cases out anyway, so it's not too bad. Just need to go down the local charity shop and buy a load of double cases. But yeah, everyone knows what Afterburner is. It's a jet shooting game, like flight sim kind of. Well, no, it's not flight sim, it's arcadey. But something I know about this game, this isn't really Afterburner. I think this is a port of the sequel to G-Lock, which is another game that's apparently not very good. But yeah, they slapped the Afterburner name on it to sell it, basically. Hopefully, it's meant to not be a bad game. I've not played it yet, but that's all I know of it. That it's technically only Afterburner in name and not actually an Afterburner game. I don't know. But yeah, I'll give it a go. Then I got one off of him that I already had, but only had disc only of it. So I have a disc only copy that I need to shift on now. But it's BC Racers. So yeah, it's a little kart racer set in the Chuck Rock universe of all things. So yeah, it's just like Mario Kart but Stone Age. So yeah, it's alright. It's not like the greatest kart racer, but it's passable. It's alright. Up next is a game that it came out on the Mega Drive and everything as well, but the Mega CD version had extra bits. It is Batman Returns. So yeah, the Mega CD version, I'm pretty sure is the only one that has all the drive-in sections, which are apparently really good. I haven't put any time into it to give that a shot yet, but I have played Batman Returns and it's not very good. But apparently the racing sections and drive-in sections are worth owning this version of the game. So yeah, I will have to give it a go. So I haven't got that far yet. Have a swig, then we'll get the last game. And the last one is Robo Aleste. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a vertical shmup where you play as like a big robot dude shooting shit. That's about as much as I know of it. I haven't played it yet. I really should. I really should find out if they work, but coming from Eddie, I trust him. But yeah, I think all of these were complete. All the Mega CD stuff is. One or two of the N64 ones are missing manuals, but yeah, I will. I can track down manuals easy. But yeah, that is all the games I've picked up recently. As I said, I'm slowing down on picking up games because I want to pick up bits for the game room, which is what this is. Burping again. This is something the girlfriend got me for the room, and I've been using it, and it's pretty good to be honest with you for what it is. It is the Xbox mini fridge. They come in two sizes. This is the larger of the two. I think it holds about 12 cans of beer. it'll hold a lot more small, like kind of fizzy drink kind of cans. But it's like a little fan based kind of like those little portable ones you get. So it takes a bit of time to cool down, but once you've got it cold, it does stay pretty cold. Um, and it lights up, so the front lights up like the Xbox logo, and the top's all green. You might actually hear it whirring in the background because that's where I've had these kept. It's just good because I fed up going downstairs to get stuff during streams and stuff. I don't want to keep walking down. I think just turn around, take something out of the fridge. But yeah, it'll have a better place rather than on the floor once I've finished working on the room, which does look very different from my perspective. From here, you can't see much different. But yeah, there's a lot of difference. But yeah, that's everything I've picked up. It hasn't been, as I said, there's not much I need. I'm just playing through stuff now, like doing my streams of the 31 different games in a month. It just made me think I should sit here and play this stuff. Like I do play a lot of it anyway, but I should slow down on the stuff coming in and chip away at what I've already got. So you might see more videos of me talking about things I've played compared to pickups. I don't know. Oh, I'm lying to myself. I'll still pick stuff up, but just not as much. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to bugger off again. Have fun.